£1.6 million of coke in her suitcase, which she was attempting to smuggle to Indonesia. Been game gram with that, you know. She's had a game on daft, mate. The penalty in Indonesia is harsh. Most drug smugglers and dealers are sentenced to death, and the method of execution is chilling. Firing squad. Oh, fucking hell. Prisoners are led to a grassy area where they cannot opt to sit or stand before armed soldiers take their shots, aiming for the heart, reports the Mirror. Imagine your nan sitting over there with all them tiddlywinks like that. Fuck that. However, if a prisoner survives the firing squad, the commander must then shoot them in the head. It's right. Send all our drug dealers over there. Bang them all on ships and send them over there. With most prisoners languishing on death row for over 10 years. Lucky them. Lucky you, mate. Enjoy that 10 naked. That's someone's nan. Well, she's a drug dealer. I know it's harsh, isn't it? It's in a catch-22 situation, aren't it? Know what I'm saying? The last death penalties executed in Indonesia occurred in 2015. Currently, 130 people, including Lindsay Sanford, are awaiting execution. She's on death row with 130 more people. Imagine that being your nan. Do you reckon the kids have moved over there? You'd have to, wouldn't you? You just have to move outside the prison somewhere, wouldn't you? Imagine your ma and your nan being on death row. Wow. I'd be a millionaire. If I was their relatives, I'd be using bonds around now, like making Brewsters off it. She's gonna die anyway. Let's get outside of it. The last death penalties was in 2015. I know, we shouldn't. But it is what it is. You know, she took the risk, she's got the consequences. Part of them consequences is us talking about it and judging her. Former legal secretary. Yes, gets better. Former legal secretary Sandiford from Redcar in the northeast. It's not even a Scouser. I'd spent many years working in management at a law firm in Cheltenham. And she's a brief. She rented a house in the town but was evicted when she failed to pay her rent. Must have been a shit brief. Definitely a shit brief if she can't pay her rent. The mother of two who had separated from her husband decided to relocate to India in 2012 and liked it. I wonder what she's on. She had an affair with a boss or something there, didn't she? You know what them little legal secretaries are like. It was up on her arrival in Bali from Bangkok in Thailand on May the 19th, 2012 that she was arrested after a massive stash of cocaine was found in her luggage. 1.6 mil. Sanford insisted she had been coerced into carrying the Class A drugs by a criminal gang who had threatened to harm her family. What family? She ran away from it, didn't she? Left the fella and 2 kids, didn't she? After from where she got next. Holy moly. However, the grandmother dramatically altered her account when informed that she would face death penalty if found guilty of drug trafficking. I think anyone from would, wouldn't he? You'd like to eat everything to get out, wouldn't you? She broke down and confessed to officers that she had been asked to transport drugs by an antiques dealer, a Briton residing in Bali, and his partner. Did they get nicked? Sanford even agreed to participate in a police sting operation to apprehend the couple. She's gone fucking gangster here, la. Along with a third individual, their residence was searched and both he and Sanford were charged with drug trafficking. There was no evidence linking them to the same crime, and they were charged with lesser offences. Sarah right. Sanford's legal team argued that she had been coerced into transporting the drugs and had suffered from mental health issues. Oh, here we go again. Their pleas were ignored and she was convicted, although even prosecution asked her to be in prison for 15 years rather than sentenced to death. Despite the prosecution's pleas, on January the 22nd, judges sentenced her. So prosecutors were asking the judge not to sentence her to death, and he did. What happens if you beg an house over there, or? Just get a few whips and that. Mad, aren't they? Is that a Muslim country, that? Bali in Indonesia is, isn't it? It's scatty, that. Imagine your nan being based there on death row with 130 whoever. Well, she's taking photos like she's buzzing. She's got a Facebook account with photos on it. What? You know she's muff diving in there, don't you? End of the world for her. All she's got on offer is pure muff. She's diving most nights. Tell by her teeth. Therefore, she lost the top lip and everything. Tell by the little creature she's got with her as well. Like a little threesome going on there. A fundraising campaign successfully raised enough funds to fly an Indonesian solicitor to Bali, but her appeal was dismissed. Oh, off. Going all out, fundraisers and that. Big drug smuggler there. I better become a drug smuggler then, get myself a new second bedding for nothing. Anyway, Sanford then took her case to the Indonesian Supreme Court. Where's she getting her dough from? Which also rejected their appeal. Imagine the kids, imagine what the grandmother's going through. It's different though, you know, because you can have grandmothers that are just like, honest. I've seen grandmothers taking parcels all over the gaff for years, so don't try and tell me some grandmothers don't know what they're doing. I'll be in mine waiting for a parcel. Mate's Marl turn up. What are you doing? Yeah. Told me to bring you this round. Off it's Barnet, use mate. Sending your ma around there with a corner. Off your cake, mate. And I didn't realise it, but now she's been to mine. Seeing her now, phew, 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 phew. Soft shite sending his ma all over the city. With parcels and that. That's what it's like. You see with the grandkids in the party like that, dropping boxes off and that. Honest to God. It's crazy, Liverpool, you know. Off its Barnet, mate. Since then, the grandmother is being held in Kerabokan prison. Sounds like something out of a Bruce Lee film, doesn't it? Kerabokan prison. Sounds like a fighter out of kickboxers, doesn't it? What was that big bad Van Damme, the strainer? Kerabokan. Kerabokan! Fuck, it just sounds scary, doesn't it? The prison, originally built to house just 300 inmates, is currently home to more than 1,400 men and women. Get in there, years lot. Hey, imagine how many kids they have amongst them. What do you reckon they do with the kids? They've got to be having kids then, 1,400 men and women. No, don't think it like that. They're not separating them in there. I think they can't afford that shit. They'll just all throw them in the same rooms. Imagine that. You'd be exhausted, wouldn't you? I'd have 10 tire brides or something. If I was on death row for 10 years, I'm in a gaff with women. Wow. Yeah. You can know, don't you, kid? You can thinking like me, aren't you, big fella? You when you're on the ball, you kid. I just turned Muslim so I could have 4 wives, legit. Just so I could have 4 wives. Locked off. looking death. Bit like, I've got 4 tiddlywinks, do me nails on me feet, come plucking me piabs out and shin, all sorts going on in there with me and them 4, lad. You won't have a clue what to do if you was me, mate, honest. Come and stand in my shoes, lad. Hey, come and give this shit a go. See if you can handle these, mate. You've seen how they wash dishes, don't you? Want to see how they peel your nails off your feet, like, with their teeth. Don't even use nail clippers then. Honest. Boss they are, lad. Made up I got life off with a death sentence. I wouldn't have met me 4 wives otherwise. I know, lad. Just chill out, kid. I'm having a joke. Riot to a regular occurrence. Well, she's in there. Grandma, drug smuggler, leading the pack. Imagine what they're like, them Indonesians, lad. Ooh, imagine them coming at you during a riot. That. Hey, doing somersaults, kicking your shin off, then eating it. Just ignores everyone with your chin over there. Just like, nah. Imagine being the only Englishman in a fucking prison full of Indonesians and that, lad. Holy mother fucking roly. Honest, lad, they'll chop you up and treat you like a bifter, mate. Not lying. Honest to God, lad, they'll be smoking your pubes like in heroin, lad. Telling you, man, now. To pass the time, Sam have written its items behind bars, which she then sells to raise funds for her legal appeals. Oh, for you, girl. She's even taken to teaching other prisoners how to knit. Been great. Yeah, they're going to take them skills in heaven with them. Oh my God. I know it's wrong with me laughing, but I just can't believe this is happening right now. Honest, there's just some things I can't believe, and this is one of them. However, the strain of spending so long on death row, she can't fart no more. Honest. However, the strain of spending so long on death row makes her not able to fluctuate on a regular basis, which causes trapped wind and uncomfortability. Honest to God, what I say is in the echo's gone off and Barney, you know. Off its Barney. I'm only messing, I didn't say that, but you believed it, didn't you? Didn't sound out of the ordinary with that story, did it? You just thought, you know what, it's getting sick in that Indonesian prison, mate, didn't you? Yes, Smith. Listen to this. However, the strain of spending so long on death row is taking its toll on Sandy Ford, who befriended suitcase killer Heather Mack during her time in prison. Whoa! Fuck that! She's plotting to kill her family and everything, this. She's taking Heather Mack back to kill her husband and that. Heather Mack? Who the f*** Heather Mack? Should we Google Heather Mack? Should we go on a gravy chase? Should we sit here like smackheads? Where's the foil? Little firm of glass regions. Pass that foil there. You know, don't bounce through Glasgow with some foil. James English and his firm will come and snatch it off you like it's a Rolex, lad. Pure drought in Glasgow for foil. Drought on for foil in Glasgow. Don't go up there with that on you, lad. Mac was sentenced to 10 years. She done well. What? Suitcase killer Mac got a 10. Hell! What's going on? Someone chops a fella up, bangs it in a suitcase. Super grand there with 1.6 million hashish. He's getting shot to death. The man murderer's just bailing. Hey, it's been great over there. Hey, bang me over there with about 20 enemies. Let me kill them all to me 10. Mac was sentenced to 10 years behind bars while her boyfriend, Tommy Schaefer, was jailed for 18 years in 2015 after they were found guilty of murdering Sheila von Weizmack. Isn't the other thing you all called her, Mac? She murdered her mother and put her mother in a suitcase with a boyfriend. I thought she put a boyfriend in it. The world's sick, isn't it? That's what happens when you don't treat your kids right. You know, you parents there, you better you better listen to this story, yeah. You start treating your kids right and put you in a suitcase, mate. Honest to God. How are you, mate? According to Matt, Saniford has become increasingly reclusive during her time behind bars. Some flame, eh? What do you expect her to do, Matt? You're out there putting bodies in suitcases. Every other one's probably doing the same. And you're thinking she's becoming a recluse. On death row with 130 people. How the Echo got this for interview, lad? You know what? The Echo must be lying in half of these stories. And she just swore. Max said, I am friends with Lindsay, but she's been difficult to speak to recently. She spends all day pretty much alone in her cell and doesn't mix so much with other prisoners. She snaps at me for no reason, but I still make an effort with her. I bet you do. What are you after, you? Hey? Isn't it? Mac revealed that Sandiford was visibly shaken and upset after witnessing the execution of 2 fellow inmates convicted of drug offences. As she discussed the impact on Saniford, they had turned their lives around and were different people to when they were convicted. So everyone thought they would be okay. Describing the moment Saniford realised their fate, Mac said, why is Mac this big an expert all of a sudden? Chopped the mar up and banged it in a suitcase. All of a sudden she's a clever one. When Lindsay saw that even they could be taken away and killed, she knew it would be happening to her. That's when it really hit home for her. Mac then disclosed Sandiford's solitary wish, noting, so it hasn't even came from her mouth. She said she wants to die. Oh, I'm not surprised, girl. I'd want to die, to be honest with you. Sanford herself declared, it won't be a hard thing for me to face anymore. It's not particularly a death I would choose, but then again, I wouldn't choose dying in agony from cancer either. That was a scornful comment, wasn't it? Not a very nice comment, was it? She expressed a certain resignation to her plight. I do feel I can cope with it, but when it happens, I don't want my family to come. That's what it's about, mate, the family. I don't want any fuss at all, but one thing certain about life is no one gets out alive. She's damn right with that show, mate. No one leaves here alive. I've done for the weekend. 500 quid for me as a kid in them days was massive. So what we do all night is pop the tablets out. When we're popping them out, they're going into blenders, making them into dust, putting them into bags, and then we've got fishing rod bags. No, big fishing rod bags where you can put like 12 rods in a bag. Filling them up with all them 15 bin bags crushed down, put in these things, put in the fish rod bags, put them on the trolleys. We'll have like 15 rod bags or 16 rod bags or something. Put them on the trolleys, get our fishing shop, and then we'd all walk round to Tommy's garden like we're all going fishing. This is what we've done every month when fishing up and down the country, dropping parcels off basically. And the front was all fishing. So now we've gone round, we'd take these round to Tommy's, And in Tommy's garden, you had like a massive garden. And up the side of it, you had a massive shed. And this side, you had his English Mastiffs, his Neapolitan Mastiffs. They're the dogs he bred years ago. Like you had the kennel there. Then here, you had a room that you could do what you want in it. And then there, you had a gym with other shit there. So it was massive. So in this room, in the middle room, that you can do what you wanted in it. What they've got in there is bacon trays. You know, bacon trays. What you bake flapjacks in the bakers. They've got them stacked up. You know, like that on top of each other. So it's all stable. On this side, you know them little camping stoves? They've got them, but it's attached to a big can. So they've got the stove, but without the canister. The canister's a big thing with a red tube going to it. They've got 3 of them set up. And on them are these bacon trays getting roasted nuts. Then what they're doing is throwing a bit of methadone in each. Yes, mate. Throwing a little, you know, methadone, what the kids use, the addicts use. They had bottles and bottles of that as well. What to do with that is pour this in these grey tins, then get the cocoa mold that was smashed up, pour it in the tins. It'll go dead dark brown. They'd stop it, bang, put on the side, it'll go solid. They'd be doing that for a few hours till all that dust is gone. While that's gone, that's drying. Next minute, on the other side of the room, smashing them things out the tray. Smashing it down as much as you could into blenders. From the shed, that dust would go into the kitchen where Tommy would be sat with scales in front of him. Honest. Bit of the good shit, bit of the bash. Bang, 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 bang. Fill the rod bags up. Now there's like 30 rod bags. Why? There's like 10 men there, 2 jeeps, 2 trailers. We're going on a fishing expedition. So what we're doing with the rod bags now is banging them on top of the jeeps. And we'd go to Scotland on Friday. We'd start at the top on a Friday. And we'd have this destination, and it's called the Great North Wall. And what you've got a big bridge, and then you've got the wall of the bridge, and the North Sea's hitting. And we used to go fishing there. So we'd be sea fishing off that wall, waiting for whoever's in Scotland to come and meet us at this destination. What they do is leave a fishing rod bag, take a fishing rod bag, continue fishing for a little hour or something, and then off. The rod bag that they took off us is full of the swag. The rod bag they've left is full of cash. And we'd leave then and work down the country, going to private fishing lakes on farms, pulling into these farms all over the place they are, off the motorway junctions, and Tommy knew them like the back of his hand. We'd slip into these, and it was the same MO. Another firm would come with their fishing, set up fishing, observe what's going on for a little bit, bang, swap rod bags, 20 minutes later off again. Once a month we used to do that. It's a fascinating story, isn't it? So that's how I've been around drugs all my life. And that's the truth, I'm not lying. You know, that's what it is. Exactly, that's how it happened. I'm out of Dyson Hall for the day, smoking weed, summer day. Dyson Hall's a kid's care home. I'm in care at this moment. I'm about 12 or something, 13, whatever. And I'm out smoking weed, walking up this, going towards the view. You know, like Everton Park, to just get stoned on the hills. And as I'm walking up there, you've had this mini, like a little mini Cooper S, just come bombing round the corner, screeching down at speeds. Now the road's like down and I'm by the, so I'm here. He's at the top, just come screeching round. I'm thinking, what's this? He's bombing it. And a little girl's come running out of the street. Just went back. flipped, I don't know how many times, boom, landed in a mess, all the kids round, I didn't know what to do, they were all screaming. For some reason, I just clicked in, started picking her up. Who is she, where she live? Down there. I've ran down to this big gangster's house, and that was it. I'm on a mission then with this gangster, end up getting with his eldest daughter. She's my girlfriend now, so now I'm always in the house round him and that, and then I'm just on this mission. And then he dies while I'm in jail on a offensive weapon charge. And I get out and that's, I'm just left with the wolves. I'd shit on him though. But he understood, I didn't really shit on him in the sense of, well, I did, I stole from him. But I lead him now. So shit on him. But it took me hiding as well. Get your shit in a twist. Took a few items off him for nothing. Honest. So I'd be round him, right? And every Friday night without fail, you would have heads from a far afield as Blackpool coming to his house and dropping bags of money off. All different values, but it was grands and grands and grands coming in. Blue bags, so everything, you know, like proper. And what he's done, he's put a bag over there instead of putting it where he puts the rest. Right? And often left me for an hour and then come back, pick me up, and then we've gone on a little wherever he had to go. He had to go to see some fella called Brummy. He used to own a nightclub in Iton called Ferraris. So we used to always go to Brummy's gaff for whatever reason. And then we've come back, and then his bird or him had dropped me off at Dyson Hall. So I'm still in care while all this is going on. But he's managed to speak to the night called Dooley. Sutton Dooley. Big stocky fella. He used to work on a secure unit in there. So he sorted it with him, so I had to use the bay in at 9. But now I'm getting let in through the back door, secure unit, at 12 o'clock every night by this group. This Peter Dooley. Big stocky ball here. But Tommy knew them all. You know, because Tommy, like, ran all the doors. And Peter Dooley was like a doorman, but had another job. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's mislaid 50 grand or something. That was it, like. He just had a firm looking for me. Found it at the last minute. But I'd already had a slap in that. So this time, when I've stole off him, this is what's happened. I'm a kid, I'm a little potted. And the amount of money I'm seeing around these is just like, wow, what the f***, where do you use this falling off trees? Because I'm talking like hundreds of grands there every Friday. I'm not lying, mate, I'm talking stacks of dough, mate. I've still never seen more than, I've never seen that much dough since. Do you understand? And I've been through all sorts of shit since. Just never seen that amount of dough in one place at one time, ever. In that house, it was just always there. So anyway, we've been on a mission all day. I don't know, we've been madness. The night before we've been night fishing, then he's got to go and see someone in North Wales. Then he had to go down there, and I'm just in the Pazzy with them going everywhere. So now, it's getting around. I've normally had a weed nap by now, so I'm dying for a spliff. But because of being with him everywhere, I haven't had a joint, and I haven't got no money. He normally throws me dough, and he hasn't thrown me none. And earlier in the day, I'd seen him, you know, the kitchen cupboard, put a blue bag up there, so I knew it was full of dough. So when I've had a little moment where he's bailed for an hour or something, I'm in there and just looked up there. It's got like 45 bags in there. So I thought, I'll just take one. He won't miss one. That's what I thought. He won't miss one. Got it. He's turned back up. He went to pick his bird up actually. Come back with his bird and said, go on, I've said, I'm getting off then. Bailed. Went down. The first thing I've done is went and bought a quart of weed. quarter of Rocky and went straight down to my mate's house, Lee Savage. That was his name, Lee Savage. His mum, he was a Cockney. Lee Savage was a kid from London and he moved up by ours years and years ago with his ma Sandra. And he was a mate of mine when I was a kid. So as soon as I've had that, I've just went and got a weed and went to Wiz and sat in his room and just got flitzed. I think he had like the shittest phone in the world. And it rang. Darren, you've got all men looking for you, you know. And what do you mean? It's what it was. What do you mean? There's 2 jeeps screaming your name outside my house. They're looking for you. Well, oh shit. So I'm bailed out of Leeds and went, lad, I'm gonna get off stoned like that, paranoid. You know, honest, know where I'm buzzing with. I've got a grand when gets a big chunk of weed, went in there, yeah, I've got weed, look at me toe. As soon as the fresh air hit me, I just went, pure white, started taking a knock, paranoid, and I just heard, big Land Cruiser Amazon, maroon, tinted windows. Guess who jumped out the car? Paper Lackey. You know, mate. Honest, I'm thrown in the back of the car. You've got Tommy Gilday. You've got Joe McNally, another proper naughty kid from back in the day. You've got some kid called Mick Carroll. Not these Mick Carrolls, I'm talking naughty Mick Carroll. I've got Purple Lackey and I've got another fella called Joe Platt. And I'm sorry, George Bromley Senior. Not Joe Platt. George Brom Senior. That's who I'm sat in the middle of. Think about this. If you're not from Liverpool, you won't have a clue, mate. You won't have an idea of who these men was. Think about it, lad. I'm stuck in the back, getting drove to Tommy's. I've pissed myself, mate. Stinking shit. What's going on? I've got big pips. I know exactly what he's thinking. He's like, oh no. He just picked me up like I was a bag of sugar. Hey Darren, Tommy wants you. No ifs or buts. Hey Darren, Tommy wants you. Right in this car with all these juice heads, I'm just squashed there, pissing myself, thinking I'm gonna die. Honestly, see what he done to me, lad. Honestly, God, mate. Anyway, I'm in the house now. I've been knocked out. Don't know what happened. I just woke up in the kitchen of Tommy's on this round marble kitchen table, getting me knees weighed in by a Chinese wok. Chinese wok, mate, a big heavy thing. Smashing me knees. This is Tommy. It's like that. As soon as I woke up on the table like that, thinking, wow, he's gonna kill me. I've slid off the table, got away from him, and I'm stuck in the corner now, and he's pushed the table, and I'm just stuck. He's just like that, ping, 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 with this wok, and I'm just going, I'm nearly dead. You know what happened? His bird and my bird ran in the kitchen. Tommy, stop it, you're gonna kill him, alright there. Nice one, Kathleen. I'm half dead. Get out, I'm out the front door like that. Get to me Mars, my head's like this. Who done that to you? I told you to stay away from them up there. I'm sat there like that, just thinking, how am I getting through this? Honestly, God, ruins. About an hour later, shit. My man starts going, blood still on me kite and that. Guess who it is? Tommy. Think he's shitting himself, thinking I'm going to snitch on him. You're alright, sorry, went too far. Don't ring the police. Don't go to the police. Yeah, it's money. That's what he's done. Just loaded me man up, told me a little wedge off. Make sure you come up tomorrow, Darren. There's me the next morning, walk of shame. He forgive me. You know, we got past it. Forgive me, man. I think he set me up, to be honest with you. I I think he did set me up, because when I've gone up the next morning, no one he told me to make sure you come up in the morning. He's had this little dog, what he'd got his daughter, Melanie, a little Jack Russell, a little white and gold thing. And this is what he's done to me, you know. This is how he's had me in his house in the morning. Looked at him, I know, but this is what I've done to you. He's got the dog stood by me, put dog food over there, the other end of the kitchen, and when calling the dog, whatever his name was, get it! And he went, right for the dog food, that's what I've done to you. You know, like he was a crafty bastard. His eyes by me ears, like that. You're clever, you. Can't even speak, me teeth are down my throat still. So don't tell me about being kidnapped and pissing your pants. I've been there, kid. Isn't it? Listen, mate. After all that, we're going fishing in Colwyn Bay. Sound. I'm convinced they're going to try and throw me off the boat, you know. But Coast Guard's game. Honest. You know why? Because no one will defend this family. And now, one of my brothers has battered one of my daughters and give her a black eye. Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying, lad. Madness, mate. I'm not lying, just scat. I've been through some mad shit over my brothers, you know. The shit I've been through over Danny. Defending Danny. Every bit of bullshit I got into with them Scotty Rollers started because of Danny. Danny kicked Mikey right fat in and robbed 10 bags off him. Just caused murder for years. Years though. And you know what? No one would go near the, you know. No one would go near that Mikey Wright and our Danny's just weighed his door and give us that you. You know when I think back, we were cunts, you know, like. We were weighing doors in when you didn't even know they could be weighed in. Honestly, I'm not lying. I'm taking doors off for motocrosses when I'm like 13. I'm laughing at it now. But I shouldn't be, should I? You know what I mean? Mad behaviour, innit? I'm only messing. But yeah, I've had some good experiences in that life. Some very bad ones too. More bad than good, mate, let me tell you. Trust me now, when you get kidnapped by people like that, you know you're in trouble, mate. It's all true, lad. Nothing to lie about here, mate. So when I got my first jail sentence, that's when he died. So you know when I got into Wellington House, then Stokeheath, when I was in Stokeheath, that's when he died. And he fell out of a tree on the 25th of September. 25th of September, I forgot the year, to be honest with you, because I forget everything in them days with the trauma and that. But I know it was the 25th of September. Do you miss him? I miss him like I miss me brother. It's mad, you know, because people don't understand. It's like they rescued me from an horrendous situation, that family. They probably didn't know about the sexual abuse and shit. And then they just turned up and went, you can come with us, if you want. They tried to adopt me from care, but they wouldn't let them. Honest, not lying, mate. But they dragged me away from a madness that was going on at home. So I'll always respect him now. Don't give a what people say about him. No one was speaking about him until I started speaking about him. He needed to be mentioned. Why? He's a big part of my life. And even that's a mad situation. Why? Because associates of mine, or associates of my brothers. So his daughter, Tommy's eldest daughter, is Kate. And his daughter now is with George Bromley Jr. And my brother's associates are doing life sentences for George Bromley's brother, Tony. So it's a madness there, isn't it? So although I've got huge love for that, it can't be entertained at all because of that. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't mean huge love for Kate. I mean just huge respect for that. Do you get what I'm saying? But it can't be entertained because they've killed his brother and they're linked to my brother. So messy. Everyone that's helped me, I've always got fond memories for them, to be honest with you. Everyone that's helped me, they leave a mark on me. And you can't help but think of them from time to time. Dead and alive. There's loads of people alive that they came into my life and disappeared. And then some came in and overstayed the welcome and then gone. It's mad. But they've all came in and helped me when I've been in them. So I can be at the end of my tether and then someone pops up from nowhere that I've never met, never spoke to, but they've been watching me for years. And they will just, like an angel, give me the light again for a few months and then bail. Won't see them again. Oh, it's been loads. I think my kids have met 3 different women and they don't see them no more. Mad, isn't it? Because I've trusted them women that much. I've introduced my kids to them. But then they're just like angels, they just disappear again. And it's the same now. People just pop up in my life now and make it bearable. It's not about money. I've had people off because they're giving me shit because I won't accept the money off them. And you know why I won't accept the money? Because I feel they're going to set me up. It's weird, isn't it? But that's just the way I am. So it's a trust thing, innit? Because I've had all them sorts of things done to me. You know, like they'll purposely get on you and give you shit and then scream about it down there. Yeah. Make it like you're begging behind the scenes when you're not. So I've had trouble with people that follow me because I've refused to accept off them for ages. And then I'm in a very, very bad situation and they've offered and I've went, you know what, go on then, just this once. But when I refuse next time, they're falling out with me, treating me like shit and that. So it's like, they're going, why won't you take it? So when they're acting like this, I'm thinking, why are they trying as hard as they can to get the money? What are they plotting down the line? So that's just the way I am now. You got to be careful on these apps as well, because you get a lot of people who they've got no company, or they have got company and it's not good. Anyway, I'll shut my mouth. But that's what happens. So when I've had this woman, and she's been good to me, but she's been more hard work than good. Why? Because when I refuse to take anything off her, she switches on my mental health. So now it feels like I'm being forced to accept these gifts, and at the same time it feels like now I'm being forced to accept these gifts, but at the end of it all, you're going to scream about these gifts as if I've done something untoward to get them off you. Do you get what I'm saying? So when I've had a few traits, I've just had to cut them out. Yeah, try and do what I can for them, and then just go, look, playing with this now, go. So I've got no one in my life because of that, basically. I've got one person in my life, well, in my head, not in my life, but in my head, and that's the baby's mother, and she does enough damage. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's a powerful mum, but she can wreck your head like that. If I let you in, like you have people, I'm not letting you in here, I'm letting you in here. I'm giving you space in my mind, and I'll be considering you everything I'm doing. Do you understand what I'm saying? But if I let you in, and then you start for me mental health in little ways you're doing it, I'll just be off sharpish. And then you always look like the bad guy. Why? Because you've just had enough and gone off. Not in a bad way. It's called sound. This is the ending for us in a bit. But people don't suffer it, and then you turn out the bad guy. When in reality, I've let you in my life, and since you've been in, you just with me head, so ta-ra. My bird would be gone now if I didn't have kids with her. Simple as that, straight up honest. She knows that, I've told her. Doesn't matter how much I'm in love with you. The head work is horrendous. You'll be gone, mate. Straight up, lad. I'm looking at a peaceful life. If this isn't chaotic, nothing out here is peaceful. And if you've got a woman round there running around this with a baseball bat smashing up every emotion when she feels like it, you can forget a peaceful life. Honest to God. The data leak is just to cover it up. Oh, you part of Parla? You've basically got an Afghan army in this country right now. Yes, Shivan, Sarah, ready to go if they're told to. Yes, Sarah, Lisa, Claire, breaking the cycle, Evie, can't laugh, mate. Sleeping army, educating does. You can't educate people, only the school system does that. Yes, Charlie, Ellie, wait. Alison. You've always got to show our type how it's done, and then everyone else follows suit. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not about educating people, it's about showing them it's done, really. Did you see the little girl that went? Yeah, I did, mate. And this is what you're up against when you've got the court system, the probation system, the social services system, the majority of councils, schools, everything like that. In the back room, you have got Muslim affiliated individuals and they're running havoc in there. All you can do, it's the way it is. Just prepare yourself. Told you when for when Trump loses power. You as a man, start prepping. You've got 2 or 3 years. All you're getting now is the talking, the shouting, the screaming. Another 2 years, then shit hits the fan. Why? Trump get kicked out, and all them go back to what they were doing in the first place, ruining us. Anyway, stay away from them all. Just keep yourself real, protect the children, and start thinking about your community as a whole. Who's in your community that shouldn't be, and who's not in your community that should be. Think about them. Who's not in your community right now? I'd say about off every community in the city of Liverpool, you've got about 100 men missing. Where are they? In jail. Lisa Gorton, how are you, mate? Adam. See what you've got? You've got a lot of people in the country trying to proclaim that they want to do shit. But because they're on the money thing, they won't collaborate, they won't unify, they won't bring anyone else on board. So it's that party or no party with them. It's that party or no party with them. And these aren't even political, these are just dickheads thinking they can take over the country. So when you've always got people that are dragging groups of people in opposite ways on purpose, it's very hard for someone to stand in the middle and go, ignore that, he's a paid agent, ignore him, all get down this way with me. There's no one doing that, and if someone attempted that, he'd have a task on his hand. You understand what I'm saying to you? You just got greedy, perverted men who are just latching on to the insecurities of everything what's going on right now. That's what they're doing. Inventing CICs dead fast. It's obvious you've sat there for a few months, collaborated with a few other individuals, put a little 20 grand into what you're doing. Why? So you get results in 6 months and get your 20 grand back. And this is what they're all doing. It's more of an investment for them than what it is an investment of work for these people, these victims sort of thing. That's just the way I see things. You don't have to see it like me. We're all entitled to our own perceptions. It's a dangerous game you're playing, Darren, says tweet. I'm not playing a dangerous game. Your life is not a game. This is my life. You think my life's a game? I don't play games, lad. I only risk one thing ever, and that's my life. It's the only risk I take with my life. How are you, Janzo?
Take your pleasure beyond.
Tweet. Historical crimes you're bringing up. I couldn't give a
True to pleasure.
Historical crimes that haven't been solved. Are the unsolved murders that what you're referring to? Watch when I go deep on it in the next 10 years and do a proper content on them, with parents and sisters and kids participating within the content. What are you all going to do to me then? Try and kill me again? Because I'm speaking about a murder you got away with? Starting to flap a little bit now. And this is what happens with me, people. Get knobheads thinking they can threaten me. Want a reaction. Probably want me to start speaking on loads of mad things now. But what you'll learn with me, the more I keep my mouth shut, the more valuable my content becomes. I've got a different angle than any other cunts. Do you understand what I'm saying? Completely different angle from them all. I've got the niche. I am the niche in that market, if you understand what I'm saying to you. Yes, Shady Baby. I've got loads of things for my next 10 years, lad, to keep me busy. Keep me happy. Loads of little projects. Nice one, Shady Baby. Yeah, so I will speak about unsolved murders in Liverpool, mate. And I'll be doing it more intense. I won't be just dropping minute and a half videos on TikTok. You'll be getting intense, what I believe, documentary type content that will be snapped up by an official broadcasting company. You won't see it on YouTube and shit. You'll see it on a main national channel before anything else. Do you understand what I'm saying? If I do it right, stick within the lines of what you can say about certain names and shit like this. Just keep that. Focus on the victims and the victim appeal instead of the criminals that done it. Focus on the family that lost their person and let them appeal for justice for their person. That's what it'll be about. It won't be me challenging organised crime groups. If they get exposed during what I'm doing, it's hard for shit they deserve to be. Do you understand what I'm saying? When I'm going into this content, there's a few families I can reach out to who I believe will participate in a real effort of creating like a crime watch type sort of thing. So you see when you see Police 24 Hour on the telly, it'll be called like that. It'll be absolutely nothing like it. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? It'll be proper, raw. It'll be on the side of the victims in Liverpool. There's like 20 families being murdered. No one's being held accountable. Loads of them. You've got recent ones like the Alex Cox one. You know, everyone's still gibbering about that one at the moment, but give it a year, they'll all go quiet. It'll only be the mum and the tight family screaming about that stuff in a year or two. And guess who pops up from nowhere when it's all on fire? Me. Bang. Let's appeal for this. Police, they're obviously dragging the reels. So that's what they do with them all. And you know what they do? No one's speaking to us. It's the excuse they'll give these parents. The excuse they'll give these parents until someone comes forward and speaks to us. We can't go any further with this investigation. So the parents are just stuck. Parents are now trying to convince people to be snitches. And it ruins them in their community because people are... Instead of the police going out doing real investigative work, they rely on the woman who's lost her son. Trust me on that. Honest, that's the way it goes these days. You know, you had Thingy and father. Someone's killed this and someone's son. This dad's been battling for justice for years. Now he's passed away. And you've got quite a few people that have been battling for justice and being stonewalled off the police with the same excuse. Unless someone comes forward and fills the gaps, we can't move forward with this investigation. It's the same shit, they feed them all the time. Yes, Tornado. I know, because I've been in the situation. I've been the perpetrator and the victim in murders. So I know what it's like both ends of the investigation. And in the middle, when you're being prosecuted. So I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know the shit they chat to the Mars and the parents. Do you understand what I'm saying? someone put a treasure box there and everyone's thanking you. Whoever you are, thank you to. Oh, you Godfather, Mad Carter, or Mad Carter. How are you, mate? Good. Charlie, how's the tooth, Darren? Better now. Bit hard, like, when I'm eating. No, because it's come out, turned around, went back in. So it's made. So now when I'm chewing, it's a little bit. It's clicking with other teeth and that at the moment. But it'll find its little speck. I've been here before with my wisdom teeth. That's what it was, my wisdom tooth. I don't know, can you have a wisdom tooth up here? It happened with these two down here about 2 years ago. That one went, then that one went. And honestly God, I'm not lying, this one's gone. When I mean gone, they haven't been ripped out, they just come out, turned round and went back in. I'm not lying. Because I don't run the dentist when I'm in pain, you see. And I think like 99% of people, the minute they get a toothache, they're hitting the painkillers and going getting teeth ripped out and shit. And if it's your wisdom tooth and it's going on its mission like it's meant to, you're all rushing off and getting them snapped out, aren't you? Whereas I haven't been to a dentist for like, what, 25 years? You won't get me in a dentist ever again. Right. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I've never took painkillers to address the pain of the toothaches you get as you grow and as you're doing whatever you're doing. So because I'm just sitting there going with the pain, I'm not lying, it was like it sounded like this with this one, the bottom one, sounded like this when it happened. That's what it sounded like. Wow, what's that? Felt it, went wow. Looked at it and went, how the fuck to front? It'd come out, turned around, went bang, right back in again. And then a week later, this one went bang. This one went the other day, you're seeing the swelling, you're seeing all the madness going on. Dealt with that without the pain. That came out, went round, bang. And I'm feeling this one going now. This one here. Right there. It's coming. See me jaw as well, my jaw's like gone a little bit more muscular. Sweet. But I reckon it'd happen all to you if you bared the pain and got through it instead of rushing to dentists and shit. Did you pop it? No?
I'm not built to blend in. I'm not here to play.
Nothing is worse than toothache. I don't get toothache.
I'm here to dominate.
Do I use get toothache?
And outperform.
When I was in jail and I got toothache, I'd be on the bed rocking like that, slobbering. Do you want some painkillers? No.
I can become my own secret weapon.
Tea time, don't want it. Want some painkillers? No. Just bearing with it. Got through it, that was it. Never had it since. Your kids, you're giving your kids painkillers, rushing, oh, you got pain, tooth pain, give them this. Just let him deal with it. Let him cry his little eyes out. Why? Because once he's gone through that pain threshold, his little toothaches won't even tamper with the threshold. His pain tolerance. Your body can deal with it. You've seen me. What was it like a week ago? In a mess, you seen it? Here I am a week later. Most of you will still be taking 28 days of antibiotics, wouldn't you? Would. Got an obsession, you might get an infection, you might get this, blah, 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 blah. If you're clean, you don't get them shit infections, mate. How are you, Bianca? Poppy? Keep it real, people. We're all different. Some of us have got teeth, some of us haven't. Yeah, Sonny, Brat, Ezra, Boris, Greasy Bear Nose. How many teeth have you got, mate? I mean your own teeth, lads. Are you one of them drug dealers? When you got yourself a rack of false teeth? paying through the roof for false teeth. Can't they? £4.5 for a set of false teeth. That's all that about, mate. Your ma used to get them on the NHS. You know when your dad knocked your ma's teeth out years ago when you was a kid, she'd often get a set of dentures from the NHS. And they'd look 10 times better than these today. They'd just slot right into the gap. You wouldn't even notice. Know what I'm saying? Then you can notice them in the dark. It's like they've got in LED lights in some of the teeth and that, haven't they? What's the next move? You know that, don't you? You're going to have rappers with flashlights on his two front teeth and that. Off the horn. Something like that. Buzzing with his teeth, pay 20 grand for them. Pure glow in the dark teeth. Go to a nightclub, it's got that. A luminous pink or something. Like, yeah, he's got the pink teeth over there. How much for your pink teeth? No, how you done them for you? Before you know it, you got the colour of the rainbow. How are you, crypto lad? Sarah, Donna? That'll be lit, says Dwayne. Oh, for sake. It would, wouldn't it, lads? Now you can imagine you, lad, with a cap on with your name and flashlights going across it. A luminous teeth gum shields in. Innit? Yo-yos with lights in. A builder's top of fluorescent armless foot top going for it. In that gay bar down there, you little blaze off. Yes, Michaela, you good? Scouse Bubby Girl, Evie, Ezra, Magic, Daymok. It's a new Twitch you've got. That was an advert, I was thinking music. Oh, you hang man. Feels so good, feeling like me, and then she's snarling himself. Yes, Evie.
The team is here to review results.
How are you, girl? You alright? Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Great. Glad to hear it. Let's talk next steps. I'll coordinate with the team.
Where'd you go with the conversation? I upset this cunt or something?
That was my first England kit. I grew into my head.
Oh.
Finally set into the Hilton St George's. That's the whole.
Oh, you've got to cling to something, haven't you?
Made it then.
Yeah, you've got to cling to something. When someone's flying, you've got to cling to something. How are you, Tony? When someone... These rats have got to hang on to the wings, the propellers. The banner at the back saying, fuck yous, I'm flying. Got about 100 helmets on there. We've got the Stalker. We've got the Kinnan Cartel. We've got Daniel Kinahan screaming for a pardon off Trump. Daz, help me. Speak to Trump. Shut up, you little fat blade. Little flick. How are you, Johnny? What's the Stalker up to this morning, people, do you know? Chatting the same he's always chatted, is he?